Crouch if you can hear me. Perfect. Okay. All right. So we have the animal transport car here. You'll be able to use this to transfer animals. If you have an Argentavis, you'll be happy to know that you'll be able to just place them directly inside of it. Otherwise, we'll be looking for people who have rail stations that we can easily walk animals in and out of. Like this. I can show you how we do construction to be compatible if you want to come out here real quick. I think this is unlocked. Okay. So the rails, they're kind of a new thing. I don't know how much you know about rails, so I'm just going to tell you like you're new. The rails themselves typically can have pillars sideways snapped to them, but the general height in comparison is going to be half of a wall up. So whatever dock you're building, as long as it's close to the rails, like this, not in the rails, as long as it's close to the rails and half wall up, should be able to just walk directly onto cars as a matter of ease of use. So we have 2 more cars. I'll show you. This is the refrigerated rail car. You'll be able to transport foodstuffs into here, or foodstuffs could be transported to you in here, as well as cryopotted animals that you would like to be transported. So, yeah, lots of options there. And then we have the caboose. Good old-fashioned caboose. I'll take you back to your village now, and I'll show you the entirety of what I consider to be Sector 1 of Tradewinds. Of the Lunar Kingdom, Lunar Empire. Aha, okay. So if we're looking at the map here, and we can see down on the bottom right where the Citadel is, on what was formerly known as Herb Island, which is now known as the Citadel. We cross the drawbridge. This piece of land here, that separated by the river, that is considered to be Sector 1. So I'm going to take you on the rails around Sector 1 that return to your village. We now have a closed loop between here and the village. So grab a seat. We'll head back. Unless you'd like to check out the Citadel more, that's up to you. You do? Okay. Well, come with me then. Alright, this is the INS 1005 Shadowcaster. This vessel's primary purpose is to serve as for hunting Leadsithicus and keeping our waters safe. Designed by myself. Scratch build the other day on the stream, I think. 2 days ago? Go up here. Go ahead and explore, I'll follow you. Yeah, so we come through here, come into the back here. We have the workstation, generator for power, sleeping quarters, and also the kitchen for preparing substances, mortar and pestle. Here we have our air conditioner. Come up here. You have a place to sit by the fire and look out. And then up here we have the observation deck. Shadowcaster. As with all ships the Empire has, they will eventually go up for retirement and are able to be bartered for transfer of ownership. Should you ever find yourself in need of a vessel for ownership, I can build quest lines for people to obtain them. So, thank you. Your ears. Did I do something?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the foil.
Yeah. Gosh, move, move, move. There we go. All right. So. And so moving forward from that, let me make sure the stream's up. All right, so moving forward from that, whoops. Okay, so Gypsy, where'd you go? Ah, okay. So designed by the Duchess, we have the Blue Moon Inn. This is this will serve as a place where members of our server can come here instead of trying to rough it out there at the beach when they first get here like a noob. Sometimes people prefer that more civilized lifestyle. So newcomers to Tradewinds will be able to come here to the Blue Moon Inn, and they will be able to stay here for as long as they need while they get themselves established. This is a climate-controlled environment for them, or will be. For anybody new, they'll be able to rent a room, and we'll be able to pin code the doors so only they and their people can use it. Essentially, being able to rent the room for the time until they're ready to set out on their own, while they build up their ship and their character and their stories. I don't really have any lighting up in here yet, so tell you what, you can help me out. Your first quest, Ziva, I'm going to give you a bunch of thatch, and we're going to light this place up. So if you think a light should be somewhere, you tell me. Let's give you some thatch here. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Let me take that back. That's a gift. Okay, so take that thatch, and we're going to start hanging some lights in here. Okay, so structure. Because it is dark, so dark. All right, where should we put the first light? Should we put it on the wall, the floor? Where should the first one go? Right here on the wall? Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and get that one filled up. We'll get it lit. Well, not filled, just enough to light it up. Perfect. Where next? Perfect. Excellent. All right. Where to next? Up here? Okay. Damn, Sassy, this is a beautiful build. Okay. On that wall over here? Or chandelier? Jump for chandelier, crouch for wall. Chandelier. Understood. There you go. Chandelier has been hung. Ziva, will you actually I'm gonna make a post. I'm gonna share the stream. So bear with me one second. I'm gonna share the stream to the Discord so everyone will be able to see us lighten up the Blue Moon tab or in. Okay. Gonna go to YouTube. And I will share this to the Discord as well as the link to the soundtrack. If you have Spotify, you'll be able to join the session and listen to the music that I have playing for what's going on right now. So, should you choose to do that, you'll be able to. Okay. Videos. Took me to the win. There we are. Whoop. One sec. Hey, almost ready. Just got the stream put up, and now I'm gonna add the soundtrack. Well, the good news is the stream, the soundtrack are up. The bad news is it took us until the sun came up to actually do it. So the task of lighting the torches is not as needed as it was. However, we are, good news again, able to see the beautiful Blue Moon Inn that our very own Duchess Classy built here. So taking Ziva on a tour of it. It's also my first time coming in here and seeing this. So it's very exciting to be doing this with someone else. So listening to Taking the Hobbits to Isengard, the Bardcore version. So these rooms will be for rent. Classy will definitely. Sassy. Oh, that's right. It's sassy, not classy. My bad. Well, you look at this building and the things that you make. It might have to be classy. Yes, sassy. So, Sass, we got a couple lights put in here, and I'm exploring this for the first time. Brought Ziva here from the Gypsy Village. Matter of celebration, we finished the rails through Sector 1. So, trade between Gypsy Village and the Citadel is now available. No, we're just taking a look. I want to see it before, and then we'll do an after stream for once you do get it all done. But these are the bare bones. The Duchess actually is opening this herself, and this is going to help a lot of new players get settled. They're not going to have to start out on the beach. They'll be able to come directly to the Citadel, rent a room from the Duchess, and be able to journal and adventure and explore and find work, all from the safety of the climate-controlled atmosphere here. So you're really going to be able to dive into the world without having to worry about surviving it at first when you first come to Tradewinds, as an option. This is quite lovely. So functional. So it flows so freely. I love the way these roofs are done, because I can look down at the deck, I can look down at the dock, but the blinding sun above the bay is not going to be this very artistic. It's very functional. This floor-to-ceiling wall window here we have here, beautiful. You can take a look out on the split, and look, there's the glorious Steamheart 2 pulling the Citadel Express, just right there. You can see the drawbridge. You can look out. Absolutely beautiful. There's a new addition you haven't seen yet, Sassy, and I think you'll like where that goes. So let's continue on with our tour. I know, Ziva, absolutely amazing. Honestly impressed. Duchess came to me and she said, "Oh yeah, can I build this?" And I said, "Well, I haven't really seen you build anything yet, but I've seen her help me build the things that I've been building. She built that. She did all the work building the drawbridge over there." So I said, "You know what? I like what you did with that. I'm gonna have you build this." And this was up in like about 10 minutes. Very impressed with the skill that went into this. You can tell Sassy knows her stuff when it comes to building. Blue Moon Inn. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I love it. It definitely fits with the whole theme. Oh, well. I'm glad you're here, Sassy. Come on, Ziva. We're going to hop on the train again to continue the tour. So, continuing the tour. Many of you may notice that there is a new set of rails running along the right side of the... Well, you know what? We're going to go on foot. For like 2 seconds. While I get rid of this. Apostates! Heretic scum! How dare you stand in the way of progress? Yes, do my dirty work, Ziva. Eliminate the rock threat. It's practice for Brontos. If you can bring, if you could beat a rock, you could beat a Bronto. And that's the whole. That'll be the whole lore behind the Mining Guild. Mining Guild is just part one of military training. Beat the rocks, beat the Brontos. Citadel Defense Force. Scrub now! No, Ziva is communicating through body language today. Though more than welcome to join the chat if they'd like. I am speaking on both Citadel local chat and... Actually, I think I'm just in local chat right now. I'm not actually sure where Ziva went. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. There you go. So, a recent addition to the island is the beautiful, what I'm assuming is summer house / villa of the Duchess herself. Right at the foot of the castle, we have special docking for Her Majesty's very own ship, the Bella Cruz. Give you a brief tour of the Bella Cruz here, just while we're here. HUD? No. Third person. Okay. So, little known fact, the Bella Cruz was actually previously owned by the Blackwater Mercenary Company. They were here in the early days of the server when we were first beating back the Brontosaurus. They were hired by the Empire to help eliminate the majority bulk of the monstrous titans that lived here, what was once known as Herb Island. And this vessel took its fair share of Bronto blood. It was kept in the bay. And long after the mercenaries had moved on to bigger and better quarry, I kept this ship in the bay as a reminder of what it took to get to where we are here. And it stood there for months, doing nothing. Well, one day the Duchess, at the time she wasn't the Duchess, but she showed up on the beach, she needed a boat, and I said, well, you know what? If you're going to come work here with the Empire, let's get you into this vessel. So, the Blackwater Destroyer was rechristened as the Bella Cruz, and now takes the Duchess and all her fancy frolicky friends to all manner of places. Coming inside here, we have nice open, not even open at all. Well, you know what? We'll let her show you. Coming up here to this beautiful villa. Can you believe she said she was worried she wouldn't be able to make something nice? Can you believe that? The priestess herself came here and the first thing she exclaimed was, wow! When did this get here? It's beautiful. I think I'm in the back, though. Maybe? The other side. The other side of the boat? Classy's in the chat yelling at me, telling me to look at the other side. Sassy, don't yell at me. Over here? Welcome to the interior of the Bella Cruz. Sassy just ended the rest of that out. So, the Bella Cruz, we have... Oh. No. No. There it is. Bookshelves for knowledge. Troughs for hunger. Cooking. Or forge for smelting. The smithy for smithing. the fire for burning the water. The Imperial fire perter outerer, as you can surely imagine, Imperial vessels. We can't have them burning down at sea. That's just no good. You wouldn't want to set the ocean on fire. So it requires advancements in technology, such as the water pourer outerer, which, if employed in the proper fashion, will keep the fire from not burning. Notice how this fire is not burning right now. Guaranteed 100% because of the Empire Zone Fire Keeper Outerer. So, yes. Imperial technology right there. You got anything cooking right now? Nothing? Interesting. Okay. You got your sleeping quarters here. Your rateable food stash here. Not very rateable today. Come back tomorrow. Alright. But yes. The Bella Cruz. Moving on, we have the Duchess's villa. The walls serve more as an artistic form of expression rather than actual defense. Though I'm sure they would keep out their fair share of brontosaur should they ever decide to be here. And I really hope they would, because we know how I feel about those. Come around here, we have these nice big bay-esque windows. Beautiful integration into the rail system here. They have her own personal Duchess dock. You can speak with the railroad about that one. Alright, come on into here. Ziva, if you wouldn't mind opening this door, I'll bring the camera inside. Nope, it's unlocked. Look at this magnificent layout here. Fully open concept. Everything the modern Duchess could desire, all in one place. This is the Villa de la Duchess, or whatever she decided to name it. Did not ask her, could have a name already. Look at this excellent, even patterned ceiling work here. Effort went into making this all line up. Really doing a great job showing off just the natural beauty of the Bob's Tail wall skins. She didn't need to add any paint. She was able to utilize the different colors that already existed in them. Just the subtle differences to create this big, beautiful, natural looking room. One of the big problems with painting structures in Arc is that the colors tend to, in bulk, take away from the realistic aspect. So utilizing specific light sources in specific places on the build, she's really able to maximize that color palette that's offered through the new ray tracing we have. So, I mean, look how the light just shines beautifully through here. Really glad we got the timing right on this, guys. It shines beautifully in here, and the whole workshop seems to act as a sort of sundial, depending on what part of the day and season it could be. Depends on which window comes out, helping to maybe meter and inspire one's day for what they should be doing at So good job, Sassy. This is, I mean, it's things like this that really probably are what make me call you classy all the time. Because look at that. That's not sassy. That's classy. Let me get my screenshots here now. Well, if it isn't the Duchess herself.
I didn't do it.
What's up, man? Taking the train to the Catalina wine mixer right now. On stream.
Try me before I could like be like, hey, stop.
Oh. Do you want me to go back for you?
If you're almost there, there's no sense in it.
I mean, you don't build. Oh my god, the humans are like running to look at the train. You go on, get.
I gotta see though. This I gotta see though. I'll pull up the street because there's no sense in me trying to run into you.
Bring a bow. There's gonna be stuff to shoot. We're gonna put turrets on the front of this thing. Just mow them down.
Bubby, sweet boy, what do you want, sweetheart? I'm gonna pick you up and then you're gonna get mad because you can't get to all the stuff that's on mommy's desk. So were you watching the train? Yeah.
So Ziva gave us another Equus for the kingdom, so that we may establish the royal lineage based off of Traveler. In return, yeah, I know it's female Equus. We're gonna breed them. It's a pretty horse.
Me and Bet managed to acquire 2 female RGs last night.
Wonderful. I'm
Good ones too.
That's good. Then we'll be able to get the lineage going for the royal birds as well. I talked with.
And one of them happens to have some similar shading, but not the exact colors that Talon and Quill do, so Bet kept that one. And the one you see in my yard is the other one. She is a replacement because Leo gave his life while we were up there to defend me.
A glorious death. Is it working?
Yep.
It is working very well.
All right, we are passing.
You get up here and then you're mad because I won't let you play with my phone or my keyboard or my mouse or my headset. Hey, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. Put down. Throw a dinosaur at you.
We've also decided that we are going to allow Bet to sell jerboas exclusively from the Citadel. And then we are going to strive to. There is no more free birds. Like you can.
No more free birds.
Yeah, Bet's not going to give any more free birds away. Good birds need to be purchased or bred, right? Like you can tame whatever you want, but like we start giving birds to all the new people that no one's
Yeah,
gonna.
because the female that I took home, she was 140 before her tame,
Oh.
and the other one that he has is 135. So yeah, some really nice female birds now. Really nice ones.
Fantastic.
They both had over 700 pounds in their starting weight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really nice.
These graphics are pretty.
The only thing
That's
that I hated was they were both
They're
standard color.
on the lowest setting.
That's some PS2 stuff right there.
Yeah.
So Sarah is playing ASA on her Steam Deck, and it looks straight up like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas graphics.
The best.
Funny.
Yeah, it's weird seeing low res Tradewinds. I like it though. We can record her footage and we can save it as like proof of concept and backdate the copyright. Like 20 years. Yeah, we've been here. Like, what do you mean?
We've been here the whole time.
The whole time.
What are you talking
What do
about?
you mean you've never heard of Tradewinds RPG? Have you been living under a digital rock? We delete that for you, bud.
The train or backed up some, I'd be able to actually catch up with you eventually.
I'm backing up right now.
Okay, because I'm like 500 meters behind you.
Yeah, no, I'm backing up to
Well,
the-
I gotta see about this green drop right here.
the crest over Betar.
Okay, it was a decent drop, but it wasn't anything that you'd be upset about. It was a few med brews and some seeds.
So, are you no longer part of the Citadel's tribe?
No, I'm not, because I can't get Alex in there, and he's going to live with me.
But I need someone to defend the Citadel. Like, there are NPCs now, and they're literally...
Still defend the Citadel. That's not a problem.
No, I'm just saying,
We're still allied.
if
That's
Alex wants to come work for the Citadel, murdering or capturing them, I'm going to build a prison that we can keep them in.
Did you realize you picked up a baby stego at some point?
Well, I picked up a baby and a mom, but the mom was too big to ride. So let's just say this became an orphan train real quick.
Trying to get back there to land this new RG. I have not named her yet. I'm going to try to land her in one of them and see how it goes. We're going to see if it works. This will be the true test, because these flyers like to go everywhere when the boats start moving. Alright, I think I can do this. Alright, now hop off. Catch up! Catch up! Stupid game! Thank you. Stupid game.
You gonna make it?
You should see this right now. This is sad.
Oh god.
They're trying to get to the door! That's all. Like, I'm trying to get to the door so that I can get out. Okay, there we go. I
Maybe-
need to be in the hole.
Maybe
to the door.
I need to put the tame cart behind the refrigerator cart.
Well, actually, with the tank cart, all you need is like a couple of those quarter ceilings attached to the outside so that they can walk and come get to the joint.
Oh yeah, just thinking that actually.
We have a small platform on the outside.
Siva also donated 500 narcotics to the Empire, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. About 24 fertilizer for the stone garden, and 10 plant X seeds. Species X seeds, I think. Yeah. The shooty flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the lead early warning defense system, or LEWDS for short, and that's going to be on platforms all around the Citadel, out in the ocean, with parasaurs on rafts and shooty plants that shoot the. So we asked you, PlayStation.
Here we go. You still the game. I want on the outside of the train to look. Damn it.
Tribe of Coyote. Level 1. So yeah, if you're not going to be in our tribe, I can't let you keep dog powers. So,
Oh, that's what it is?
yeah. Can't.
Okay.
I can't do it. Can't do it because then other people are going to want them.
The only reason I have kept them is because I was still using them for what we were doing up there.
You're fine.
When we get to dots, I'll drop out so it'll at least take the star off. So people stop seeing it. Yeah, I think I'm going to get back on a bench. There we go. Like glitching through your back and then coming back into the car and then glitching again. I'm like, I'm just going to get back down.
It's because, well, that's another reason I'm breaking this up into sectors. I'm trying to kind of more or less get them in the same zones. Awaits the train longer.
It's a lot of fun.
What?
So dock is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Seska Jimson?
Yes. So when I went on this days-long adventure with, when I came home with the Rex.
This train is glorious. So what if I'm obsessed with trains?
What did he say? Go play Train Simulator or something?
Something, yeah. Like, I'm sorry if I did
I have
not
a friend of mine that plays that.
accurately describe what we were building here.
You're building a train.
We're building a functional country, you know, made up of different people, different methods and different means, different schedules. We're connecting them all together on a centralized trading network and transport network, right? We're establishing cornerstones of our world.
For a train.
We're establishing cornerstones of our world, such as BTAR and the Animal Refuge, Citadel of government and admins and infrastructure. What the thing that you guys are doing, we have the temple with the priestess. To yeah, we're really just getting there. And now we have Duke Nova Lunosis of the North, who is establishing his own settlement up there that we're going to run the rails to next. The reason we're going to the Catalina wine mixer right now is to get them into the alliance so that the rails can continue through that region unimpeded.
I did make sure to explain that was the reason why too. When I messaged in the Discord for them, so that it's not a shock when you get there and be like, "Hey, join the alliance."
I mean, or else, right? But we don't gotta get that far. But yeah, or else join the alliance, or else. Sassy, can you give me a sound check on YouTube? I want to make sure that I can hear you and me, and that we can't hear the music. You hear Train from my TV?
I hear the train, like the game audio.
Okay, but can you hear you talking, or can you hear me talking? Tell me
I can hear me. but I'm quiet.
All right, tell me a story about you.
A story?
Well, yeah, just test your own volume right now.
I can tell you. I can tell you about our escapade to get the RG that ended in violence.
Yeah. Tell me about the escapade.
So-
You have until we get to the Catalina
Nova-
wine mixing.
It's going to take longer than that, but I don't think it'll take that long.
Well, we also have the train ride
But
back.
so me and Bet were like, okay, we're gonna load up. We're gonna go up there to Nova's, and we're gonna, bring him some yummies. I brought him some crystal burgers and the tea and stuff. And we get up there because he's complaining about the Archies. And he shows us these, and it's like there's a 135 female. So of course, me and Bet started after trying to trap this female. We must have put that female Archie in Nova's front door 4 different times, and still managed to accidentally let it out. Like, it's inside his home right now at that point.
That sounds frustrating.
And we were sitting here trying to get it out. So that we could tame it. And it's bloody, and it looks like it's about to die. And we finally get it knocked out. It's on the edge of the water. Like, it's not far enough in that it's going to drown, but it's far enough in that it's in the water. So we get there, and we're like, okay, now we gotta get the meat. So we're running around trying to get the meat, and I am standing over this RG. And all of a sudden, it dies. And I look, and it has died to a piranha of all things. Who put piranhas in the northern waters? What sense does that make?
Sounds like a skill issue. Who loses an animal to piranhas? It's like, that's some day one nub stuff.
Right?
So I would
And you
be
have both
frustrated
of your expert
nonetheless.
tamers after it, too.
I would be frustrated.
That's the sad part. The 2 people that have the more skill with taming animals were both present, and it still died to a piranha. So we finally find these other 2. We happen to look up. We're like, oh, there's 2 more, and we get them knocked out, and they both ran out of prime meat ahead of the time that they were supposed to. So the last 3 or 4 bites were from raw meat, so their taming effectiveness went down. We're like, ugh, and we had to wait forever for them to tame. So we're just sitting there chit-chatting about 400 meters from each other. That's it. One RD and I might be out there. Like, God, I hope nothing walks up on us.
Just having to, just outside of close range, so you have to yell at each other.
Yeah, we're yelling as loud as we can, basically. We're trying to coordinate because he can't. I knocked them out. I got the last arrow in for both of them. So that's I have no idea how close she is. He's trying to use a timer and stuff because he can't see it.
Nova.
And
Nova
we did try
says
to get a Yudi.
they're
That
chalking you.
didn't do very well either.
A
He died.
U Tyrannus, huh?
Yeah, it died. It drowned.
What
There was a
happened?
lot of drowning involved in this escapade.
Oh my god, yeah.
It knocked out
what?
under an ice floe. It was in the river, and I was trying to lead it out so that I could save it. I'm
Maybe
actively shooting it, and I was trying to lead it out, and it got stuck under the ice floe when it finally knocked out.
maybe the Citadel Defense Force needs to release a video for proper navigation of the northern regions to prevent accidental friend sadness.
Need to train us. Lovely. Now my chat's broken, so I can't even pull it up. So I'm going to hop on the train up here and go to the sleeper car if I can. So I'm gonna try to jump. Watch this. Woo! Aha! Make to the sleeper car. So that I can log in and log back out. No, I'll come back in.
Can you give this structure I just made to them? Is that possible?
What, that platform?
Yeah.
You could, but you'd have to do it that roundabout way that we had to do it with mine, and I don't know if we fixed that glitch with the. Actually, I might be able to do it because I'm just the side person, basically, in Alex's tribe. I'm not the founder where that happened.
If you're willing to do this stuff for me, then I can justify you still maintaining admin abilities outside. But
Well, ours is set, the way Alex has the tribe thing set up is always the default, so I can go in and out of it and not have an issue.
yeah.
Everybody's just gonna have willing to have me in their tribe for 2 seconds when I go to give them things. So if any of the players or the tribes have a problem with me being in there for 2 seconds, then they'll have to voice their concerns then before I do it.
Oh no.
Try to be over.
the kingdom's first prisoner. No, it's nice to meet you finally. We finally meet in person, Seska. I am Emperor Moon. It's nice to meet you. I'm currently on comms with the Duchess right now. You're welcome to join us on voice chat if you'd like. But yeah, let me get this open for you. Let's yeah. So can't let you escape until you join the alliance. But once you do, you'll be able to open the doors just fine, right? So let's get you into the alliance to overcome this this short-term situation that we're in. I'm going to send you an invite now. This is going to keep you safe from any Imperial staff. You're also going to show up on radar and on map. At least, you know, the HUD. So we don't accidentally kill your people. So I'm going to
Don't be alarmed.
invite you to the Lunar Empire. This doesn't obligate you to anything other than keeping with our rules as a society, such as not murdering each other. And that's pretty much it. Also, I needed to build the rails through here, and while it wasn't the primary reason, it kind of is. So now that I'm gonna invite you one more time. Hold on, invite to the Lunar. There you go. Now you got to use the trigger to select it, right? You hover over it until it turns green on your radial wheel, and then you're going to use your trigger to select off the radial wheel. If you're not using a controller, that won't make any sense. Seska, no. I am going to invite you to the Lunar Empire. I'm humbled by your offer to join your empire, but got my own thing going on at the Citadel. Hold on one second here. Invite to Alliance, the Lunar Empire.
By the way, already done.
You fixed it?
Yeah, that belongs to them.
All right.
So y'all figure out what's going on with the
All right,
alliance.
stay on that tribe and come to me and accept my alliance invite. It's not working for Seska for some reason.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do that with a person. Aha! Nope, put me in the Lunar Empire.
Seska, I'm hoping you'll give us a tour of your Catalina wine mixer. I've heard tales, but never actually been inside of it. Wonderful. All right.
Now I'm in the crosshair locked onto the wrong one.
All right, come here, class of Ferris.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you in the Discord.